What's up, everybody? What's up, everyone? Who's out there today? How's everybody doing? What up, Thomas? Yo, Rob, what's good, man? What's going on, man? What's going on? How's everybody doing today? Duff, how are you, Duff? Welcome back. Welcome back to the show, everybody. Sweating like crazy today. Super, super hot day here in Jersey. Happy Memorial Day, right? And just enjoying the weather. And getting ready to go to NAMM. I'll be at NAMM this year. I don't normally go. It's been a while. I'm gonna say maybe about 10 years since I last went. What up, Fred? How are you, man? But I'll be there this year at NAMM. We'll see what it's all about, and we'll see how it goes. Right now, also, so the Hail the Horn tour, I don't know what's going on. From what I heard, it was canceled, but I'm trying to still come out and do my solo project by myself. So we'll see if that's going to happen. I'm going to know by tomorrow if I can still get out there, since I'm going to be in California for NAMM. I figured, what the hell, man, I'd like to get out there and do my gigs at least minimum, because when I do my solo gigs, I make it affordable. I don't ask for a lot of money. It's just me traveling, usually by myself. So it's going to be me and that band Center Shift, who was added onto the tour. We're trying our best to salvage this tour. I was really hoping to do it with Hail the Horns, but it just wasn't possible, money wise. You know, it's crazy right now to try to tour with how expensive gas is, and it's just very difficult. So Hail the Horns will not be doing that tour, and right now I'm waiting to see if I can at least get out there and do my solo gigs where I just play by myself. So we'll see what happens, man. I'll be announcing hopefully in the next day or two if it is going to happen, and in the meantime, I will be at the NAMM show and try my best to get this going. What up, Sean? How are you? You know, it's hard, man. Like I said, guys, it's a very difficult time nowadays to hit the road and tour with everything. So, you know, unless you're one of the bigger bands, it's very difficult to get all the numbers to work out. And I guess we had some money issues with Hail the Horns making that tour happen, and some other problems too. So, unfortunately, it won't be happening with Hail the Horns, but like I said, I'm trying to do the tour by myself. So we'll see what's up, guys. I'll keep you posted. All right, in the meantime, I'm gonna do some jamming. Yeah. What's up with you guys, man? Anything you guys want to talk about today? You know the deal. Feel free to ask me anything you want. We had a really, really great video photo shoot this weekend with the incredible CSMY Productions. If you guys are looking for any sort of video or photography work, please hit us up, CSMY Pro. And we had a great photo shoot with Revenge Beast. We're getting ready to drop that record, man. And dude, let me tell you, it's gonna be amazing. Wait till you guys hear the full record, Revenge Beast. it's gonna blow your mind away. Like I've been saying for a while, if you liked what I brought to the table in Soulfly, my writing, my style of riffing, that's what I'm doing in Revenge Beast. But even heavier. It's even heavier. It's just straight up old school death metal, but you know, very melodic solos, and the vocals are really cool lyrics, which is something I appreciate because I'm not really into lyrics, but if someone is gonna write lyrics, I like stuff that's very well thought out and a lot of time put into it and makes you think. And that's what Revenge Beast is all about lyrically. Our singer Jay does an incredible job with his lyrics. He puts a lot of time into it. He's just not repeating garbage over and over. You know, he's putting a lot of thought into what he wants to talk about and sing about in his lyrics. That's the kind of lyrics I like. So, all right, man. Let's see what we can find today. Do some jamming for you guys. So like I said, I'll announce about this, the Hail the Horn tour, the dates, and whatever I can do. I'm hoping, like I said, to get out there and do it. Yeah, and the new El Nino record, guys. I mean, with El Nino, we're doing more singles, releasing videos and singles one at a time. But there is a full record that I'm thinking is going to be dropped very, very soon. So, yeah, Dom, that's a heavy jug, right? That's my coffee mug, man. I get an arm workout, man, when I curl this bad boy. I like big cups like this, you know. You fill it up with coffee and just drink coffee all day long. That's a good day for me. All right, let's see what this jam's about. What are you guys all up to today? Oh, I've done this one before, but let's see what else we got. So, yeah, get ready, man. A lot of good stuff coming out very soon. New El Nino, Revenge Beast, and hopefully my new solo record soon. Thank you, Fred. I'll be around, man, but I quit drinking. I don't drink beer anymore, man. Just coffee. You can buy me a coffee. Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah, it's funny. I was listening to that new Decapitated also, man. That's a great record. I like Decapitated a lot. What up, Joe? Nah, Joe, I don't use in-ears. You know, my biggest advice for anyone, especially when you're playing big stages, is just you gotta find the sweet spot on the stage, man. You know, I don't care what size place you're playing. There's always gonna be one spot on the stage where you can always hear yourself perfectly. And of course, you want to move around, you know, but I usually try to find where that sweet spot is on the stage, and that's kind of where I hang out. I'll move around, go one side, the other side, but when I really want to hear myself, I stay right in the sweet spot on the stage. I just use monitors and I use earplugs because I don't like loud stuff. So, you know, listen, man. The thing is, when you're on tour and you're playing shows live, you got to get used to not hearing yourself. You just got to get used to it because you're never gonna have a perfect show. There's always some sort of technical difficulty, and you don't want to be that guy on stage screaming and yelling, freaking out because you can't hear yourself. I know some people swear by in-ears. Personally, I'm cool, man. I like earplugs and just finding where the best spot on the stage is. You know, I played with a lot of guys over the years, and nothing's worse than being the guy on stage who's like, I can't hear, and you're freaking out. You know, I know a lot of guys like that. Specifically one moron who would do that every show. And all he did was make himself look like an idiot every show. And his reputation in his business is an idiot every show. One of those guys, you know? Stupid. Get used to it, guys. Don't yell at the monitoring guy. Don't yell at your sound guy. Get used to not hearing yourself, man. That's part of being a professional musician. Where you going? Oh, thank you. It hits the microphone. You hear the wind. There you go. Everyone say hello to the very beautiful Little C from CSOY Productions. Over here, come say hello. Come say hello. Come say hello. She just woke up from a nap. Look at this very, very beautiful princess, my girlfriend. Say hello. She's one of the people very much responsible for helping me with my YouTube channel and getting everything, you know, organized in my life since the pandemic, you know. So big thank you to Little C at CSNY Productions. Big help with my YouTube channel here, getting it up and running properly, and my Instagram, and monetizing all my social medias where it is possible to do, like YouTube and Instagram. And it's a big help, you know, because again, a year and a half ago, it was just in limbo trying to figure things out with all this online stuff. And so she's been a big help in my life. So, and she's absolutely stunningly beautiful. So, boom. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you, Joe Lopez. I appreciate all your support, man. I always see all your comments online, and I appreciate that, man. I'm glad that you see things and you can distinguish truth from non-truth. So that's awesome. I appreciate that, man. But yeah, back to that question, you know. I mean, try in-ears, man. To me, it just seems like it's more of a hassle, more equipment. You know, I've learned over the years, for me, the less amount of gear makes for a more perfect show, because it's never a perfect situation on tour. Especially a lot of these big festivals, you got like 15 minutes to set your gear up. You don't have time to set up all this fancy gear, I can't even imagine trying to get in-ears to work when you got 15 minutes to set up and play. So I've learned to just make do with very simple gear, just have a great guitar, a cool tube amplifier, and plug in and go. I've just learned to just do things very simplistic like that. You know, again, thank you, Jason. I'm glad you dig the melodic stuff, man. I try to mix it up. I just learned to just the less gear you have on stage, the less problems you have. Again, at some of these big shows, you get 15 minutes to change your stuff over. There's just no time, and I really like to just rely on my technique in playing. You know, I think when you go on stage confident with your playing, you don't need all this fancy stuff. And again, don't be that guy who I can't hear myself. You're screaming and yelling on stage. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to be that guy on stage who's going, I can't hear. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's embarrassing. You're embarrassing your band members. You're embarrassing your sound guy. You're embarrassing yourself. You know, just you got to learn to bear with what you got, what you're dealing with, and still put on a great show. You know, like, people bought a ticket to come see you play. No matter what situation is happening on stage, technical difficulties, you still got to put on a show for the people that bought a ticket. You don't want to be the guy who storms off all pissed off, and it's pathetic, you know. So don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. And listen, I've had shows where I was pissed off because things didn't go perfectly, but you still don't want to do that on stage for the fans to see. You still want to put on a professional show and do your best. So it's easy to get up. That's right, Orlando. I keep it simple, man. You know, listen, man. When you put your hours in practicing, you don't need all this fancy gear. You know, it's weird, man. I feel like a lot of these guys that have these big amps and big racks and this and that, it's because they're not confident in their playing. You know, if you put in the time and the practice, you're going to be confident with your playing. And my biggest advice for equipment, get yourself a good tuner, a Boss. This is my favorite, the old chromatic tuners. This is more important than anything. Being in tune on stage. Being in tune is like the most important thing. You know, that's the most important pedal. It's probably the only pedal I really use nowadays is a tuner. And then just put me directly into an amplifier. That's it, you know. Yeah, I don't know. Did Napalm Death bring a lot of gear? I would think they probably have a lot of stuff, right? They're a pretty big, well-known band. I'm sure the Riot Room was probably small for them, right? Anyway, that's just my opinion, though. That's my opinion. Yo, what's up, Emmanuel? How are you, my friend? All right, let's see what else we got here. So as you guys see, I'm trying to get on the schedule with my YouTube live feeds now. If you notice, I put up my schedule on a poster. I've been posting it all over all my social media, and I'm going to try to stick to it. You know, sometimes I miss it. Like this past Sunday, I was supposed to go live, and I'm sorry, guys, I couldn't get to it. I had a million things going on. But you can... I can guarantee I'll most 99% of the time stick to this schedule. All right, so yeah, memorize the schedule, and I will be on here all the time. Let's see what this backing track's about. So yeah, like I said, Hail the Horns tour not happening with Hail the Horns, unfortunately, but I'm trying to get out there and do it on my own, by myself, solo. So I'll know in the next 24 hours if that's going to happen. So if you're anywhere near those gigs, please come out. It's going to be a good time. We'll see. This is the year of cancellations, man. It sucks, but it is what it is. All right, sorry. We got to get something heavy, man. I'm not digging this melodic stuff. It's putting me to sleep. Mellow, dreamy. I don't know how I put in heavy metal. Somehow we got these weird, trippy, hippie jams, which I'm not in the mood for right now. That's for nighttime when I want to go to sleep. So, you guys got any questions, man? Anything you guys want to know? Let's see what we got here. Oh, I always do this one. Sorry, guys. Give me a minute. I'm not prepared today. Yo. Who's out there? Say what's up. Let's talk. All right, we're feeding back. That ain't good. So, so going out to Cali this week. And then, what you call it, going to Europe with El Nino. We got 2 shows out in Europe. It's the big festivals, Hellfest in France. So we've got a lot of good stuff going on, man. You know, this is a new era of El Nino, like I've been talking about. Totally new vibe, new band. Our new singer is killing it. Listen, I don't care what some of you clowns out there are saying. I mean, majority of people know that Marcos is freaking incredible. But there's a couple people that I think were put up to it that are saying some things that are just not true. The point is that Marcos is spot on and key. He's off the hook live with the energy, the rocking out, and I'm very, very stoked to be in a band with Marcos. Actually, one of the many reasons that I came back to El Nino was because I heard Marcos was singing for the band, and I've been a fan of Marcos' vocals since he was doing Shattered Sun. So, yeah, the facts are the facts, guys. So, I'm excited to get out there and do these El Nino gigs coming up. All right, let's do this. That's right, Joe Lopez. You know the truth, brother. Marcos is the man. Great dude, great singer. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate it, bro. Yeah, I love Greg Howe, bro. Big Greg Howe fan. Meth dependence. What's that mean, bro? Hope you're not doing meth. Let me tell you, man, that's a weird drug, yo. I live in New Jersey. I don't think it's popular meth at all. Thank God. But I'll tell you, when I go out west, man, that's a major problem out there, man. We don't have meth heads around here. That's an epidemic, man. My holiday's been good, man. Did some barbecuing this weekend. Yo, the down shows were amazing, man. Yo, listen, man. We're back, yo. El Nino 2022. Get your money's worth at our shows. Everybody's falling asleep at our shows. Everybody's on that stage, ready to rock out. Yeah, man. Some of those towns out west, man, that meth stuff is, man, that's bad stuff, man. It's crazy. Yeah, Zach Wild's from an area. I'm from New Jersey. I live pretty close to where Zach Wild grew up. Very close, actually, near Bayonne, New Jersey. Yeah, I'm a big Zach fan. I love Zach, man. He's incredible, obviously. Yeah, man. So, yeah, that stuff is terrible. I don't know how people get involved in that crap, man. You know, any kind of drugs. I don't know how anybody gets involved in that. And and even, I mean, obviously alcohol is terrible. And stick to coffee. Do yourself a favor. Stick to coffee. It's the best drug ever. You know, all this other crap, even weed. Listen, I know a lot of you smoke weed. If that's your thing, fine. But I know plenty of people that have gone overboard with it, and it's ruined concerts. It's ruined living with people because they're so stoned out of their mind. You know, it's really, I don't think it's as harmless as a lot of these potheads think it is, you know. Have you ever taken steroids? No, Mike, I never have. Never have taken steroids. I don't know, man. I'm not looking to be a bodybuilder. You know, I like to work out. I love more natural styles of workout, like calisthenics. If you watch any of my workout routines, it's a lot of calisthenics. But I grew up doing boxing. I still love boxing, Muay Thai. I don't know. I'm not trying to get bigger, you know. Let's put it that way. So yeah, I never done steroids, you know. But I've taken things to try to. There you go, Joe asked what supplements. I don't really take any supplements. Once in a while, I'll take creatine. I've been taking it lately. I don't know. I don't really feel or see a difference. I just try to eat healthy. I just try to make sure I get enough protein in my diet. You know, I always say, being Italian, I obviously eat a lot of pizza. I eat a lot of pasta, and I love it. I enjoy it. Italian food is obviously my favorite, so I am definitely getting heavy on the carbs every meal because I do eat a lot of bread. So I always make sure I try to balance it out with extra protein. You know, I try to get a lot of peanut butter in my diet. I try to eat a lot of chicken every day. You know, nah, I'm not that big, Mike. I don't know if we met in person. I'm actually a midget. I'm pretty small, man. I'm about 5'6", 5'7". So, but again, I'm not really trying to be a bodybuilder. I never got into working out for the look of it. You know, I mean, that's just kind of, it's just from working out, you look a certain way. You know, Now you're working on myself remodeling. Remodeling what? But yeah, I do try to eat healthy, man. You know, I mean, I think every diet out there basically will tell you should probably be eating more vegetables than anything else. So I definitely try to get, load up on the veggies and fruits and eat a lot of nuts. Try to eat a lot of oatmeal. Just clean eating type stuff. Well, right on, Jason. I agree with you, man. I mean, listen, I have a lot of friends, obviously, that do smoke pot. Some of them are able to maintain it, and then I know other people that treat it like freaking heroin. I guess it just depends on your personality, but the people that treat it like heroin, I want nothing to do with it. It's an annoying habit. So, you're just stoned all day long. You're hallucinating and making up stories about things that just never happened, and it blows my mind away. The people that treat marijuana like heroin. So, but whatever, man. Better them than me. I'm not gonna go down that road. So, yeah. But back to the supplements thing. Yeah, I do. I'll take creatine once in a while. Actually, I have some that someone gave me, so I'm trying to just finish it up. I don't know if I'll continue taking it after I take it all. So, oh, thank you, Orlando. I appreciate that, man. But yeah, I just try to eat healthy, man. We all know what healthy eating is. So, a lot of vegetables. I try to eat a lot of chicken, turkey. I love my steak, but I try not to eat it too much. I eat steak maybe once a week. Chevy hands. Proud of my Chevy idle hands. What does that mean? I don't know what that is. Maybe it's my big mug. Is that what you're talking about? So, yeah, man, I can't stop talking about this Revenge Beast project, man. It's super heavy shit. Very excited for it, because I love all the types of different projects I do. Obviously, my instrumental stuff, which is a little more fusion-y. I'm crazy about the new El Nino stuff, which is more, rock, hard rock, metal, maybe even metalcore, maybe you want to call it. But this Revenge Beast, I've always loved early death metal. So, hey, listen, man, if you guys want to train with me, I'd love to train anyone who wants to get on a training session with me. We'll do it. I'll get you in the best shape of your life, man. It's that simple. And you don't need weights. You don't need to go to the gym. You could do it all from home. Go to parks. You could do it right in your backyard. You could do it right in your living room. The workouts that I do. So, yeah. So, but the Revenge Beast, I think the direction I really wanted to go into with Cavalier, Conspiracy, and Soulfly was always just more thrashy, more death metal, and that's what I'm doing with Revenge Beast now. So, right on, guys. Cool. So it's got some great riffs, great solos, and it's a very, I don't like to use that word organic, but it's a very natural project. The way we're recording is very natural. We recorded all our stuff from home. And it's just real easy to record with the Revenge Beast guys. Everybody's on the same page with that death metal, early '90s death metal vibe that I love so much. So it's good. It's a great project, man. So it'll be dropping soon, guys. Cool. All right, guys. Well, look, man. Any more last questions before I split? I'm actually on my way to the park to get my workout on. Like I said, if anybody wants to train with me, man, we can do one-on-one training sessions. I would love to train you, man. I love seeing my friends get in shape. And honestly, it's not as hard as they make it sound, Like I said, you don't need to go to a gym. Just hit me up, private message me, and we could do like video, one-on-one video sessions, man. I'll get you in the best shape of your life, and I'll get you addicted to it. Trust me. My favorite death metal band, I always say Suffocation, man. Suffocation to me has always been like my favorite band. I've always loved them as people. They're great guys, Terrence and the boys, amazing dudes and incredible musicians. And I like their style, the whole slam breakdown. We used to just call it breakdowns back in the day. Now it's called slamcore, right? Deathcore. But I love that sound, man. Suffocation always had I always say, man, they have a funk to their music. There's a funk to it, you know. There's a groove. There's always this build up and then this release with this like just savage breakdown. And I've always loved that. But then I love bands like Obituary. I love Deicide, Cannibal Corpse. I love Morbid. You know, all the '90s stuff, man. That's the music I grew up on as a kid, and I just love it. You know, I've always been a big fan of the early '90s death metal sound, and then obviously the late '80s thrash. You know, so that's classic metal to me. Yeah, Chevy, that's important, man. Your back is very, very important. Very important to do exercises that's going to strengthen your back, man. You know, you don't ever want to pull your back out. That ain't fun. Thank you, Joe Lopez. That's right, Little C. I train Little C, and we're getting her in the best shape of her life. She's got an incredible body. Yes, indeed. And, you know, we're working out every day together. So if anybody else wants to get on my routine, let's do it, man. Hit me up. It's that simple. Do video. I can write out things for you. It's very, very simple to follow. And again, you don't need a gym. You know, after 20 years of being on the road and having to work out in parking lots and dressing rooms and hotel rooms, I've just developed just doing my own style of exercise, calisthenics outside in the parks, and, you know, in dressing rooms. So, yep, Death. Of course, I love Death, man. Chuck Schuldiner, big fan of his, obviously. To me, that's classic metal, man. That's all classic metal. So, right on, Chevy. I'm glad you dig it. Right on, Jason. Yeah, that's all the classic metal. And what I love about those bands too is that they never fell into the new metal trap. Which I'm not anti new metal, guys. I'm really not. Like, I have a lot of respect for a lot of new metal bands. Like, I love Korn. You know, I think Korn. It took time for me to grow on them. I didn't like Korn in the beginning, but they grew on me after I started touring with them, and now I have a very big respect for bands like Korn and some of the other new metal bands. But what I love about a lot of those '90s death metal bands, they stayed true, man. They stayed true. They didn't jump on the new metal bandwagon like some did. Like, sorry, man, but I was not a fan of the Sepultura Roots record when that came out. I know I had to play it when we did that Return to Roots thing a couple years ago, and listen, I was not happy. I did not. Holy shit! You hear that airplane? That was a little close. I live by some airports, guys. Anyway, yeah, I really did not like the Roots record. It just never made any sense to me how one of my favorite thrash metal / death metal bands from back in the day got influenced by new metal like overnight, and all of a sudden started rocking Adidas and having dreadlocks and playing more groove new metal. It just didn't make any sense to me. But I know a lot of people love that record, and I do appreciate the ethnic Brazilian influence on that record, no doubt about it. That's right, Little C. It's coming soon. The book will feature all my workouts. That's a great idea. We're going to do that. But yeah, I didn't really enjoy doing that tour, Return to Roots. I'm more of a thrash metal fan, death metal fan. And that's why I started Revenge Beast, you know, because I wanted to do something that's more the death metal, thrash metal sound. So, you know, and even though El Nino, you know, we were kind of considered a new metal band, but we originally started off as a hardcore band, New York hardcore band with a Latin vibe, you know. That's right, Little C. And me with you. So that's the thing with El Nino, you know, we started off as more of a hardcore band. We were a New York hardcore band with a metal influence and a Latin vibe, and then it just kind of, when the whole new metal thing hit, it just kind of, I don't know, we got marketed into that kind of sound and vibe. But originally, that's not what it was, man. We were playing around New York City, opening up for hardcore bands, man. We opened up for freaking, you know, I think Agnostic Front back in the day, Sick of It All, Murphy's Law. Like, we were on all these New York hardcore shows, man. We had Jorge Rosado from Marauder. We're in a Marauder shirt right now. Go check out Marauder. They're one of the best bands ever to come out of the hardcore scene. So that's how we originally started, man. You know, El Nino definitely had roots in New York hardcore, New Jersey hardcore, and we still do. Even though we get melodic and we have that kind of rock sound to us, you know, there's still breakdowns and heavy riffs, and we still got that attitude, man. So especially now more than ever. Yeah, you know, a lot of you love the Roots record. That's cool, man. If that's what you're into, that's cool. Get Roger in a band. Yeah, yo, Roger was an incredible singer, man. You know, I'd love to see him do a band again soon. We had that Project Cortez. It was awesome, man. So, hey, thank you, Joe Lopez. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, bro. I always appreciate your support. You're great, man. I love people like you that open up their eyes and their ears and they know what's going on. You know, they're not letting people fool them. And I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. So, all right, guys, I got to get out of here. Talking about working out. It's time to go work out. And I'll be back on Wednesday, I think. I have to fly to LA on Wednesday for the NAMM show. But if you don't see me on Wednesday, I'll try to at least check in Wednesday night or Thursday, all right? But I am going to try my hardest to stick to the schedule of my YouTube channel and incorporate it with my workouts and jamming, sometimes just Q&A and just hanging out. All right, guys? So thank you very much. Everyone have a great night. Peace.